And Kendra here, and we are chatting with you guys from our Dough Talk that we do weekly, and we are leaning into fear. So I am going to quickly share my screen, pop us at the top. Okay, so we are going to be chatting about leaning into fear. This is something that we feel that we both have obviously walked through in our doTERRA businesses, and this can be applied to network marketing businesses and kind of just in general. And I feel like we're walking through this as of right now. Always some kind of fear comes up when you're kind of getting out of your comfort zone. So I'll let Kendra take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first one is, who am I? So when Pam and I first started even talking about doing these videos, that fear of like, who are we to do these videos? When I first started doTERRA, it's who am I to share this message with these people? Who am I to share the oils with, the opportunity? I kept the business quiet for probably about a year and a half. I didn't talk about the business. I'm like, who am I to ask these people to do that? You have to remember that you are the only one in the world. You have your direct message and no one else has that message to share. The world needs to hear it. Oh, go ahead, Pam.
No, totally. So I totally agree. So why not you? We have this, one of the books that I'm reading is The Big Leap, and he talks about the upper limit belief, and really, why not us? I think sometimes we feel like we need to play small in life, and we really need to share our stories because everybody is different, and everybody had their different aha moments. And somebody out there is looking for hope, whether it's another mother, somebody that can relate to you. And so I really am trying to lean into whatever is scaring me right now. What is that? I know I need to go there. I need to do that more. I need to get out of my comfort zone.
And being more visible. I think that was my biggest thing, was like,
totally.
That was terrifying for me.
Okay, I don't know everything, so you will never know anything. So I love this. Kendra brought this up, actually. Best response to a question that you don't know. So there might be a lot of even fear around teaching classes or doing one-on-ones and feeling like you need to know everything surrounding this business. And you know what? I've been asked questions that I don't know, and simply just be truthful. And that's one of the best advice I can give you. And just jot down the question and say, hey, you know what? Let me look into that for you.
Because if they come to you and they think that you know all the answers, you're not relatable to them. Mm-hmm. They think they put you on this pedestal that's like, she knows everything.
Yeah.
So when you're looking to duplicate your business, they're like, I don't know as much as her. Totally. And yeah, we're learning every single day, every day, about an oil or about like anything in life general, right?
Mm-hmm. And definitely, trust your intuition, kind of lean into more what you do know. So like Kendra said, be more relatable. So maybe you love doing, I don't know, let's say DIYs and cleaning up your home. So really, really focus into that. I love anything surrounded by motherhood and pregnancy. So for me, that's where I feel like I thrive most. So I really try to focus more and gear kind of what I'm doing in my business towards that. And we love, doTERRA has given us the best resources and gifts possible with the Empowered Living series and the Empowered Success series. And every month they're running something new, always educating our customers, but educating us even more at the same time. Mm-hmm. This is a good one. Mm-hmm. So I love this question. I get this. I am probably asked this daily. How am I fitting this business into my life as a mom of 4 kids, a husband that works anywhere from 70 to 90 hours a week as a farmer? I have a lot of small pockets of time, but I have time. And that's, I think, the really big key, is that I could have every excuse in the book that my kids aren't napping, that I'm tired, you know what I mean? And I feel like you need to create that time. I need to, my time might be limited, but when you actually get organized and write everything out and have a calendar and have your priorities, you will actually be pretty blown away at how much time you actually do have in a day.
And I remember when Ange, when I first enrolled with her and we had our wellness call, and she had asked me about the business, and I'm like, Ange, I don't even have time to take a flipping shower, let alone. So I've been there, and it took me like a good 6 months to a year to actually be like, hey, wait a second, like maybe I can do like small posts here and there. And that kind of just got the snowball rolling. And now like, oh, I don't even know what I did without doTERRA before. So it's those little things that it's every day. It's incorporated. I use the oils every single day. It's something I love. I share. It's just, yeah, I love it. But it took me that little mind switch to be like, wait a sec.
For sure.
That's really, really important to me.
Mm-hmm. And I think a big thing too, so I say take a vacation from Netflix, because if I were to truly look back at maybe moments in my life where I had no time, it was maybe I didn't need to watch, 2 or 3 movies with my husband during the week.
Or a whole season of Shameless.
Yeah, exactly, right? So you find there's seasons where you can, I'm very intentional with my time. So, Sundays for me is usually non-negotiable, and I dedicate that to my family. But I know Monday comes around, like I am going to plug in those moments at night, and I'm going to say, hey, sorry, not tonight. Like I'm not going to sit and relax and watch TV, because honestly, taking that 30 minutes, even an extra hour, and planning out my next day is what kind of sets me up for my week.
And then we stay up late as well. Like I'm not a big morning person. So I get all my energy and all my ideas at nighttime. So that's where I kind of hone in on. My husband's always like, why aren't you in bed yet? And it's like, but I'm like, there's so many things going on. And I think I'm just so excited about the opportunity.
Yeah, you're thriving then, right?
Yeah. I love it. It's hard to sleep sometimes.
Okay, you take this one.
All right. So money blocks are absolutely huge for myself. I grew up in a family where we didn't have the opportunity to do a lot of things that a lot of other people got to do, whether it be travel, sports, anything like that. So I really had to take a step back and kind of work through those fears of money. Like there's never going to be enough. There were so many things. And as soon as I kind of let that kind of work through that, and I journal a lot, and I'm doing like Dave Ramsey right now. But it's true. Like what you attract is what you're ready for. So as soon as you kind of let that stuff go, that's when the stuff starts happening. It's really, the universe works in mysterious ways.
I like that. That's really good. Yeah, I totally agree with her. And I think, why not dream big? It's not being selfish. I feel like with doTERRA, there's a lot of focus on the servant and the giving, kind of like the giving nature. And I love that, because there's so many opportunities for you to kind of have the prosperity that we can dream of, the financial freedom that you hear so much about. It's very tangible. And I think that what we learned a lot, even at leadership this past couple months ago, really opened my eyes that this possibility is available to everybody. So that was huge for me.
It doesn't matter your following, or it doesn't matter if like you were like a holistic nutritionist or a big blogger. Like we're like moms that are killing it right now. And for Dream Big, my husband he has always dreamed big. And I was like, well, we can't do that. We can't do that. And he's like, why not? And for me now, I'm more like him. And so we dream big.
Get that vision board out, right?
Exactly. I absolutely love it.
Okay. So we often get this because we are both in heavily doTERRA present areas, I would like to say. So we'll actually get, my area is saturated. We get that tossed around a lot.
And I love it when people say that, because I'm like, wait a sec, I've enrolled 4 people this month and I had a top enroller on my team that enrolled 9 this month. So it's the way you look at it. It's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
There's more than enough, and there's a more than enough people for everybody. And we were very fortunate. We met up with a Blue Diamond leader from Texas on leadership. And I said, how do you answer that? Like, what's your take on it? And he's like, it would take us 7,000 years to enroll the whole entire world. He goes, I think you got enough time. And I'm like, damn it. I love that. So
I love that. It was a good perspective to look at. I really love that one. And for me is, okay, so you're home and you're, whatever, maybe you're in an area that there is a lot of people doing the business side of things. So get online. I've grown my team across the ocean, anywhere from Malaysia to New Zealand. So get out of your comfort zone and get online. And Kendra's another really awesome one for doing this. She reaches out to people all over the world.
Well, I love it because you can go online. We're always on Instagram. We're always building those relationships with people, liking their posts, commenting their posts. So why not just be like, hey, you know what? You share your passion with the world. This is what I do. I would love to send you a sample and information. Yeah. And it's incredible. I had someone from Austria, Ireland. Like, it's cool because I'm like, one day I'm going to be able to go over there and visit them. Like, that's my visions, is to, I love it.
Full circle. Okay. So we wanted to kind of wrap things up with a few really helpful reads that we've both been kind of digging deep in. For me, the first two have been, so the first one has been The 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity, A Simple Guide to Unlimited Abundance by Edwin Gaines. This has been a really huge one for me with any money blocks that I have needed to shift or focus. I definitely have had some fear when it comes to anything money discussion, whether it be in my life, my marriage, in my business. And another book that has been incredible for me is by Gay Hendricks, The Big Leap, and how they speak on the upper limit belief and how a lot of us we're really living that. And we need to really get out of that mindset and kind of just keep going forward each day and doing what kind of makes us uncomfortable is what we need to be doing.
The Power of I Am. This was one when I started, I was very insecure in the business. Those were my fears. I was not good enough. Who was I? I'm not one to speak in front of large crowds. I have built my business to silver with mainly doing one-on-ones. It's something that I feel comfortable with, and I know it takes a little bit longer, but I cherish those relationships so much. So the Power of I Am kind of was like, I am confident, I am strong. Just those little words is so powerful. This is a new one that I'm reading, and I just told Pam that she's got to read it. Girl, Wash Your Face. So many women, we tell ourselves so many lies. And this was just like, damn, this girl is like reading my whole life here, from relationships to business wise. Like, it's taken her 13 years. She goes, you guys don't realize the work behind the scenes. So this is a really, really good book. So when you see those people hit huge successes, it's that all that underwork that's been in there. And Tiffany Peterson is, she's like a godsend.
We love her.
Yeah, she's amazing. She just the way she talks, I could listen to her forever. And she's actually got a free program right now about mindset work. So that's something that Pam and I do a lot of, is our mindset work. And I love it.
Yeah, we bounce stuff off a lot of each other, just kind of how we're talking to now. And I just think that's really important to, when you're feeling a fear, I think you really need to verbalize it. You need to visualize it, and you need to go there. And that's kind of where I'm going through kind of even right now in my business. And I know Kendra's gone there too. And so much of it is mindset. So personal development is huge when it comes to fear, because if you're not working on you won't be growing. So that's been a big thing and a big shift for us as we're in the nitty gritty of this business.
Yeah.
So
this is the growth. This is the huge growth stage where you go from like that little baby to like this,
leading a team. And so it's exciting and it can be overwhelming, but there's a lot of incredible parts to it. And so we just, excited that you guys hopped on and listened to us. We will be back on here next week. So anyways, thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Bye.